So in a way, I think to really boost, let's say, the price of XRP on the whole, definitely Ripple Labs will need to go for an IPO. If they launch a news about they're applying for listing, actually just saying that they're applying for NASDAQ listing is enough for the industry to actually boom up.
Could you tell me your thoughts on the XRP community as of today?
There wasn't enough support from to the community. So all of the contributions done by everybody, like including the influencer, has been done all according on their own support. Even if they do any travels to do any talks, it's all on their own. If they contribute, eventually maybe 1 year, 2 years, the price might move up. And because they hold some XRP, in a way they are actually benefiting from what they are doing. But as you can see, like in the last 2 years, there hasn't been any price changes. So I think in a way, people still have to focus on their own lifestyle. So one of the issues I know a few people that drop out from the community was that they felt that whatever they are doing, they are actually using their own money to do that. And you know, on Twitter, there are so many anti-XRP supporters. You guys are scam. XRP is going to go down. Bitcoin is the only true cryptocurrency. So they get a lot of all these hate messages as well.
How long does it take to for the XRP to go to the next level and potentially the price going up again?
That should be within 3 years. Because right now, actually, the difficulty that XRP is facing is not towards the development, it's more towards the regulations. So if the government were to suddenly say they are going to endorse cryptocurrency payments and banks were to use XRP or Ripple to back their own banking system, that would mean that there will be more usage. And more usage means that there will be more growth. Because if you look at it, why is SBI able to do so much things on cryptocurrency using Ripple was because the Japan government is supportive on this. Like if you can see, DMM has a very huge Bitcoin poster on Roppongi itself. But if you look at US, because of the SEC regulation, you can't really advertise. You can't put a huge banner, and you might not be able to accept cryptocurrency as a payment because of tax issue. Like Japan is very simple. If you have one Japan to manage the entire regulation, but for US and other countries, it's different. They have multiple states, they have multiple parties. So I think it is more towards time for people to accept cryptocurrency. China has started to test their own China RMB cryptocurrency, even though they don't use Ripple technology, but the concept is very similar to what Ripple was doing to the banks. For example, if US sees that China is actually doing very well in terms of digital fiat currency, and definitely they won't be using China technology. They will want to use their own US technology. I think that's when Ripple Labs will be the best candidate.
They should want to know more about cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and then there's a chance that they're going to turn to Ripple for that information, I guess.
Yes, I think that might be the agenda for the US government after the next election. I think right now they're very busy with their own election, so probably they won't be thinking. When you look at China, they were so negative towards blockchain and cryptocurrency the last 5 years. And you can look at the changes. Within 5 years, they have changed so much because they found that blockchain technology has really helped them solve the problem. It actually solved the money laundering issue. It actually solved the tax evasion issue because everything is being tracked on the blockchain now. So in a way, I think to really boost, let's say, the price of XRP on the whole, definitely Ripple Labs will need to go for an IPO, which I talked about before, but definitely not this year anymore because of the pandemic. Because if you look at if they were to do IPO, people that can't buy the shares will choose to buy XRP. So this will attract a lot of new investors, not from the financial institute. So the rightful way for them to actually garner more support would be to be the first cryptocurrency to list on NASDAQ. That would be the very groundbreaking news for the cryptocurrency industry. Bitcoin definitely won't be on NASDAQ because it's totally decentralized. And for Ethereum as well, because they are not based in the United States, it's very hard for them to actually build up the groundwork. I think it might be faster if next year if Ripple really IPO next year, or if they launch a news about they are applying for listing. Actually, just saying that they are applying for Nasdaq listing is enough for the industry to actually boom up.
Cointelegraph. Like, subscribe, and hodl.